What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Jakk specific 4-pack from Sonic 3 of Sonic, Tails, Shadow, and Knuckles, which Knuckles is the main reason I got this. The light up features are cool, but it's kind of not something that I'm super interested in. That picture of Shadow is awesome. There's the barcode if you're looking for it in stores. I actually pre-ordered mine online, and then you get this artwork on the back, which looks pretty cool. The eyes, I want to see this in person. I have not clicked the button yet. So with that being said, without further ado, I'm pretty excited to get Knuckles out. He looks huge. Let's go ahead and open these guys. So getting these guys all out of the packaging, I gotta say, they're pretty awesome. Now, my biggest issue is Tails, and it's just because like he can't stand, like, not really anyway. Like, if you try to get his tails up, like, you have to have his ankles at such a weird, unnatural angle. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, but... And I kind of don't like the way they articulated the tails. Like, I do and I don't, but, I mean, that was a problem taken over from the previous figure. But I do like the facial sculpt on him. So we'll probably talk about the Tails first, because he's the most reuse. And then we'll go over the rest of the guys here, because this is, I think Jakk's really got something good on their hands here. So starting off with Tails himself, again, I do like this head sculpt. I like that he looks angy, he's ready to go, looks pretty cool. All the rest of it is the same. You got the propellered tails, the joints all look the same. No accessories in this set again. Would have been nice to get an opportunity to get some accessories, as this is a reissue pack for the most part, you know, with slight changes in one new character. So, I don't know. I'm not going to go over articulation completely, but it's nice. Go check out my other Sonic review to get a full breakdown of Tails. But, I mean, he looks good. It's just, he was the one that I was least interested in, even though, you know, to be fair, I actually don't know what head sculpt I like more. Do I want a smiling Tails or do I want this one? Probably smiling. I feel like that emulates Tails a little bit more. But this is a really good one too. Now let's talk about Sonic himself, because this figure has a little bit of issues on mine. This knee seems to not be plugged in all the way or something. I don't know, but it's like pretty loose. But the rest of the body's the same. Again, I'm not going to go over articulation too much, just because like I just did a video on these guys pretty much, so go check out that one on my channel. You'll see that. The ankle on this one is nasty. I don't know what happened there. Both of them. That's weird. I don't remember that being on the other one. But obviously the big thing here is that he doesn't have a ball joint at the head. He has a swivel because of the light up feature. So this little button here, you push that and he like glows blue. It's kind of cool that it flickers, but maybe if I turn off my light, you can see it a little better. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. I think the one eye looks better than the other. Like, it only looks like one eye's glowing, but if you angle that right, it's pretty cool. Not something that I want myself. I like having just the diaphragm joint and not that cut there. But, you know, this appeals to someone. So you get the new head sculpt. It's got lighter blue plastic. You can tell the difference between the two. And it has these light piping translucent pieces in there, which, again, is a nice effect. But it seems like it only glows there. Like, the bottom quills here don't really have that. So, I don't know. It's cool, but not for me. And in a similar vein to that, we have Shadow, which, again, is an awesome figure from neck down. But the torso, his is a little bit more hidden because they played it smart and put the button in the white patch on his chest. But, I mean, the shoes still are painted wonderfully. His articulation's a little bit more tight. I mean, they have the same body, I'm pretty sure, other than the boots and gloves. But his is a little bit tighter. He also has a new head. But I think his light up feature works a little bit better, because both eyes light up. And he doesn't have, like, that translucent head. And the red eyes look awesome. I gotta admit, that looks really cool. His eyes glow better, definitely. The light piping on his quills is better in some places, but then not as good in others. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool effect. Again, it's just, you know, it's not really something that I'm interested in. Again, the articulation's really awesome on these guys. These are such fun figures. Definitely going in the top 10 of the year. Not these ones in particular, but the other ones, the other Shadow. It's a cool figure. Light effect looks good. It seems like you're able to change the batteries if you need to, but I will not be displaying this one. What I came for was my favorite Sonic character, Knuckles. Knuckles looks awesome. He's huge. I was like not expecting him to be this big. A little bit spoilerish for size comparisons here, but look at him next to Darwin. That's not 1/6 scale at all. And I don't care. I think it looks great. I'm not complaining at all. That is wonderful. I guess it would be like if you would be closer to here, maybe. I don't know. But it just looks awesome. You're definitely getting your money's worth with Knuckles. His head's not really going to move, but that's okay. I mean, you can see like a weird kind of shaped head in there. It goes back and forth a little bit, but I love the sculpt on the fur. He's got his longer tail. My only real I love the big chest and the boots, the Tims. You know, he's got that big steppas. That looks great. I love the silver paint they use, very bright silver. Is that a hint? Silver? Sonic 4? But yeah, looks awesome. Very, very cool figure. I hope that if the movies continue and we get more characters, that we get more characters in this style. I think these like movie style figures that Jakk has been doing is like the definitive version of some of these characters, like in this line and in the Mario line. I love those Mario figures. They're like the only Mario figures I own because they just are so nice in my opinion. They can play for movie or game. Like, they're just great figures in my opinion. The only complaint I really have about Knuckles is, ironically, his fist. Like, these don't bother me. I actually think the clenchy, like, articulated hands work pretty good on the other three. But the one that I want them to be the best on, the dude whose whole thing is punching, his name is literally Knuckles, his hands don't close, and that bothers me a little bit. That kind of sucks. I would have preferred form over function here and not have the grippy hands. If you're not going to do interchangeable ones, then just fist hands for Knuckles. I would have definitely preferred that, but maybe other people want him to have the grippy hands. So in terms of articulation, the head's going to not really do much. It's pretty locked in with these quills. You get a little bit of paint on the chest too, which is nice. The shoulder is going to go up all the way, down all the way. It will rotate. You just kind of have to be careful with how you angle it, be specific on it. No butterfly joint on him, really. It's like a weird gap in there. It's maybe a little bit, but nothing really functional. Bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, and then the wrist swivel and hinge. And then you get like the finger thing, which again, I'm not a huge fan of. You get a better diaphragm joint on him than the other ones. It rotates, and he actually kind of crunches and arcs back a little bit of pivot. Nice, dude. That is nice. Hips go outwards this far. They'll go down. He'll kick forward very far. Back, not so much, but enough. Thigh swivel. Single jointed knee that also rotates, but like the weird way. And then the ankle goes down a little bit, up a little bit, and he does pivot, but he's got like the cuff around the boots, so it kind of makes sense. But there's an argument that Knuckles is the best one out of them all right now. I mean, other than his head, I think he just looks awesome, dude. Big Knuckles fan, so very happy to get this guy in this 4-pack. For size comparisons, here they are next to the NECA Toys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely, and you can see Knuckles is huge, and just looks so good. Here they are next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Darwin, again. And here they are next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. So yeah, I got my definitive Sonic and my definitive Tails, definitive Shadow, and now my definitive Knuckles. I don't think I'm ever going to need another one of these guys again. They're fantastic for this price point. I'm so happy that they put Knuckles in this package, though I know I'm being impatient. I probably should have just waited, because I'm sure as hell we're going to get a single release of Knuckles, and I'm going to have bought this for no reason, but I don't really care. Don't care. Happy to have it now and get it out of the way. So at a price point of around $55, it's up there, but it's a 4-pack, 15 a piece. You know, it's less than that. So for the pack as a whole, I'm going to give it a 7. I wish there was accessories in here. That's a big thing. And and the light up features aren't as good as they could be, and with the price point it's a little pricey, but like individually Knuckles gets like a 10. If he's $15, that's a 10 ass figure. The Sonic and its Shadow are like a 8. Tails is like a 7 himself, so like it's just a solid pack. I'm gonna just go with a 7. So with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd, as I have a good time over on those apps, and I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.